Hello, a very good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to start the next chapter of the Indian polity, that is the president. Okay, so there is article 52 to 78 in the part 5th of the constitution which deals with the union executive. Okay, the union executive consists of president, vice president, prime minister, council of minister, and attorney general of India. Okay, president is what? President is the head of the Indian state. Okay, he is the first citizen of the India, and in India the president means the symbol of unity, integrity, and solidarity. Okay, the president is elected not directly by the people but by the members of the electoral college. The electoral college consists of the elected members of both the houses, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, the elected member of the legislative assembly of the state, the elected member of the legislative assembly of the union territories. Okay, now who is qualified to be the president? Okay, the person eligible for election as president should fulfill the following criteria. First, he should be the citizen of India. He should have completed the 35 years of age. He should be qualified for election as the member of to the Lok Sabha, and he should not hold any office or profit under the union government. Okay. Also, the nomination of the candidate for the office of the president, he must be subscribed by at least 50 electors, okay, as proposers, and 50 electors as seconders. Okay, every candidate they has to make a security deposit of rupees 15,000 to the Reserve Bank of India. Okay, it is why the security deposit liable to be forfeited in case the candidate fail to secure the 1/6 of the vote out. Okay, now the oath. Before entering the office, the president has to make and subscribe to an oath. Okay, okay, and the oath is given by whom? The oath is given by the Chief Justice of India. Okay, and when Chief Justice of India is not present, right, in his or her absence, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court available preside the oath to the president. Okay, now the term and impeachment and the vacancy. The president hold the office for the term of 5 years. Okay, okay, however he can resign from his or office at any time by addressing the resignation letter to whom? To the vice president. Okay, so the president give the resignation to whom? It give the resignation to the vice president. Okay, also the president can be removed by the process of impeachment. Okay, the president can hold the office beyond his or her term of the 5 years until the successor assume the charge. Okay, in USA the president is elected for only 2 years, only for 2 terms, right? But in India he can be elected for any number of terms. Okay, and recall the term called the impeachment, that president can be removed from the office before completion of his or term by the process of impeachment. Now what is this impeachment? Impeachment means the when the president violates the constitution, right? Okay, then the impeachment is initiated by either of the house of the parliament. Okay, the charges of the impeachment on the president should be signed by the 1/4 member of the house. Okay, and a 14 days notice is given to the president. After the impeachment resolution is passed, a majority of the 2/3 of the total membership of the house, it is sent to the other house which investigate the charges. Okay, impeachment is a quasi judicial process in the parliament. It means that 2 things should be noted. The nominated member of either of the house of the parliament can participate in the impeachment. Okay, and the elected members of the legislative assembly of the state and the union territory and of the Delhi and Puducherry do not participate in the impeachment of the president, though they participate in his or election. Okay, then, and you should be noted that until in the Indian history, no president has been so far been impeached. Okay, so what happens if there is a vacancy in the president office, right? A vacancy can occur on the expiry of the tenure of the 5 years by the resignation of the president, by the removal of the process of the impeachment by the death of the president, ठीक है, or when he or she become disqualified to hold the office, ठीक है. So when the vacancy is going to be caused by all the above the region, an election to fill the vacancy must be held before the expiration of the term, ठीक है. It means that in no case the position of the president should be left vacant, ठीक है. And for example, suppose there is a president called A, right? In any cases, he or she, right, left the position, or this position became vacant. So the vice president act as a president in this case till the next president is being elected. Okay, so the vice president get the opportunity to act as a president. Okay, in the cases when the office felt vacant by the resignation, removal, death, or otherwise of the reasons. Okay. Now, the powers of the president. Okay, there are many powers given to the president. For example, the executive power, the legislative power, the financial power, the judicial power, the diplomatic power, the military power, the emergency power. Right? Executive powers deal with what? It deal with the rules for the transaction of the business of the union government. Right? Okay. The president can appoint the prime ministers and other ministers, right? They hold the office during his or her pleasure. The president can also appoint the Attorney General of India and determine his or her remuneration. He can also appoint the Comptroller and the Audit General of India, that is CAG, the Chief Election Commissioner and other members of the UKPSC, the governor of the state, the chairman, the member of finance commission, and so on. Okay, he can seek any information related to the administration of the affair of the union and proposal for legislation from the prime minister. He can require the prime minister to submit for the consideration of the council of ministers in any matter on which a decision has been taken by the minister but which not has been considered by the council. He can appoint a commission to investigate into the condition of the backward classes. He can also appoint an interstate council to promote the center-state and interstate cooperation. He can directly administer the union territory through administrative reforms. Okay? He can declare any area as scheduled area and has the power with respect to the administration of scheduled areas and tribal areas. Okay? So this question has came in the examination, right? For example, who among the following can declare any area as the scheduled area? Okay? The option is president and prime minister, right? And many of the people have tick on the prime minister. No, it is the president who can declare any area as the scheduled area. Okay? And this comes under the executive power. Okay? For example, there is one question that who appoints the CAG of India, right? So CAG of India is being appointed by the president, right? Okay. Now there is some legislative powers. Okay? What is legislative power? That it is related to the integral part of the parliament. Okay? Through legislative powers, the president can summon the parliament. He or she can dissolve the Lok Sabha. Okay? Also, he or she can address the parliament at the commencement of the first session. Okay? He can send the message to the house of the parliament with respect to the bill. He can appoint any member of the Lok Sabha to preside over his proceedings when the office of both the speaker and deputy speaker fell vacant. Okay? He can nominate the 12 member. Yeah, this is very important question. The prime minister can nominate the 12 member of the Rajya Sabha, and this 12 member of the Rajya Sabha comes from the 4 backgrounds, that is literature, science, art, and social service. This is very important question, right? Okay? Also, the president nominate the 2 members to the Lok Sabha from the Anglo-Indian community. But this has been now stopped. Okay? It was stopped as per 104 CAA Act. Okay? Of 2019, this has been discontinued. Right? Before 2020, the president can elect 2 Anglo-Indian members to the Lok Sabha. Okay? Now, he or she can only nominate the 12 members to the Rajya Sabha from the literature, science, art, and the social services. Okay? Okay? So, Also, when a bill is sent to the president, it has been passed by the parliament. ठीक है, he or she can give his or assent to the bill, he or she can withhold his or assent to the bill, and he or she can return the bill for the reconsideration of the parliament. ठीक है, also the president has the ordinance making power. ठीक है, so that is for today. In next chapter we will deal more power of the president. Okay, thank you.